And remember the milk, what's the best way to sort tasks? That's what we're talking about today. This is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. Wouldn't it be great if you had a task list arranged so logically that you could start at the top and work your way down in order? A digital task list prevents having to recopy tasks. But how can we sort tasks so that they appear in the most logical order? This episode shows an advanced search and remember the milk that provides exactly that outcome. Now, sorting by date happens automatically. Certainly I want to see tasks for today together, followed by tasks for tomorrow, and then tasks for the next day and week and so forth. Well, remember the milk has predefined lists built in. Clicking the today button or the tomorrow button or the this week button provides the chronology that I'm after. But then sorting by priority gives more definition. I use the priority field to segment my day. Remember, the milk offers 4 priority levels, which I assign as follows. Priority 1 is my Fab 5. These are the 5 items critical to accomplish today or that are going to give me the highest payoff. I want them to stay front and center at the top of the list. Priority 2, these are the tasks I want to see in the morning. Priority 3, task I want to see in the afternoon. And priority 4, task I want to see in the evening. As you look at your task list and remember the milk, look for a cog in the top right of the list to the right. Beside it is a downward pointing arrow. Click that arrow to reveal the ways that you can sort the task. Sorting by priority puts the Fab 5 at the top, followed by the morning and the afternoon and the evening. But could we have sections? Advanced search provides that for you. Perhaps you've seen task managers allowing for various sections within the day. These sections would organize the tasks into different types. Here you see a sample list. The day is divided into Fab 5, morning, afternoon, evening. But as you look at the afternoon, there's a little section within it for phone calls or Joe, probably things to talk to a close coworker about whose name happens to be Joe. And then ETR, expect to receive those items that somebody else owes me. So batch that way, all the phone calls would be listed together. So it's easy to make them back to back. All the things to talk to Joe about listed right together so that I can just go down the list. Now, how can I get that same kind of thing in Remember the Milk? Now, with other task managers, organizing tasks into sections where they do have sections for you means dragging and dropping tasks. And that's not bad, but in Remember the Milk, it's easier. What sections would you like to see within your morning or afternoon or evening? Start by creating a tag for each one of those. So for example, if Joe is a close coworker and you're going to have a number of things generally to talk with Joe about, create a Joe tag and assign that tag to all of the items related to him. And then next, we're going to create an advanced search. And this option is available in the Remember the Milk Pro plan, and it provides another reason to upgrade to that Pro plan. And Remember the Milk, let's go up to the little cog, and right beside it, we're going to click on that downward pointing arrow that gives us the different ways that we can sort. I've got mine sorted by what's called Sort by Advanced. And let's go over to the one that I have. It says Sort by Priority, Tags, Due Date, and I'm going to click on Manage. And this is going to show you exactly how I have mine managed. I'll click on Edit so that you can see things. All right, so first of all, it's sorted by priority. So that's going to be what puts the priority 1 at the top, priority 4 at the bottom. So I've got Fab 5, morning, afternoon, evening. Then secondly, I'm going to sort by tags, ascending. So within that afternoon, for example, if I've got a number of phone calls to make that are all assigned for the afternoon, those tags for phone are going to all sort together. So my afternoon phone calls will all be together. The things that I had assigned to talk to Joe about during the afternoon are all going to be together. And then finally, Due date, just so that the things that may be the oldest things that are overdue are going to show up a little before the things that are not overdue. So I'll just set my advanced sort to that, and then I'll click save. And you may just want to grab a quick screenshot of that. I also have this in the body of the blog post if you want to refer to this diagram there. Batching is an amazing time management practice. Instead of interrupting Joe to ask one question, we'll just throw it on the list. And then when you and Joe get together anyway, you've got maybe 5 or 6 things that you can talk to him about that you've accumulated. Instead of running one errand, let them accumulate and run them back to back. Think about the rhythms of your week. Let me give you some examples from my life. First of all, Saturday's a good day for me to run errands. So when a new errand shows up, my default practice is to assign it to a date of the upcoming Saturday. Something else in my life, I like to look at my expect to receive items, the things that other people owe me together on Friday afternoon. Sure, there will be other items that I'll handle sooner, but for the routine, non-urgent items, a date of Friday and a priority of 3, the afternoon, is the place for them. So what if I told you that I could create the task, assign the date, assign the part of the day, and assign the tag, all with my voice? Using Google Assistant, I can say, okay, Google, trip, pick up shirts at the cleaners.
Thanks, Frank. I'll add this to remember the milk for Saturday afternoon.
Its due date is automatically going to be the upcoming Saturday. It's automatically going to get a priority of 3, and it's going to have a tag of trip. Let's go over to the Remember the Milk inbox, and there it is, pick up shirts at the cleaners. Due date is Saturday. The priority, that light blue is telling me that's priority 3. That's going to be for the afternoon. I accomplished this automation using if this then that. Now I've got a link in the blog post that's going to take you to my dozen most powerful if this then that applets. Using if this then that with Remember the Milk does require the Remember the Milk Pro account. When I say, okay, Google, and then the word trip, that keyword of trip puts if this then that into motion to run that particular applet. Whatever I say after trip becomes the name of the task. If this then that automatically adds the following after the task name: carrot, Saturday, exclamation point 3, hashtag trip. That's going to assign it a date of the upcoming Saturday, a priority of 3, and a tag of trip. So carrot, Saturday, exclamation 3, hashtag trip. And then it sends it to Remember the Milk. All right, let's look at another example of batching expect to receive tags. Likewise, I can say something like this. Okay, Google, expect to receive Amazon order.
Okay, Frank, I will remind you to follow up on Friday afternoon.
When Google Assistant hears expect to receive, that triggers an if this then that applet. That applet creates a new task for Remember the Milk. Whatever I say after expect to receive becomes the name of the task. If this then that automatically adds the following after the task name: carrot, Friday, exclamation 3, hashtag ETR. And then it sends it to Remember the Milk. So carrot Friday assigns a due date of the upcoming Friday. Exclamation 3 assigns it to priority 3, the afternoon. Hashtag ETR assigns that particular tag to it. And then one more example, things to discuss with my wife. During the day, I think of things that I want to talk to her about. I work from home. She works outside the home. So when she gets home in the evening, I want to be able to batch those items together to discuss with her. So if I want to talk to her about planning a trip to the zoo, here's what I'm going to do. Now, my wife's name is Devanya, by the way. Okay, Google, Devanya planned trip to the zoo.
Thanks, Frank. I'll add this to remember the milk.
An if this then that applet I created, here's the word Devanya and runs the applet. The applet creates a new remember the milk task. Whatever I say after Devanya becomes the name of the task. If this then that automatically adds the following after that task name. Carrot, today, exclamation, for, hashtag, Devanya, and sends it to remember the milk. Now you can do this too. If you're interested in creating tasks with your voice, I have a free downloadable ebook. In the body of the blog post, you're going to see a link that's going to give this to you. A good system makes it easy to trap the task you need to do. Then it organizes the tasks so that you can handle them in the most efficient way possible. And at that point, you can dive into a successful day. Thanks for stopping by today. And if you're not already on my email list, you can do something about that right now. Come over to my website, frankbuck.org, and sign up on the homepage. That way you'll never miss out on a thing. This has been Frank Buck helping you get organized and make it look easy.